Before you do anything, deep divers, announcement. Feel Alive 2, Unlock Your Infinite Power by Ralph Smart is now available on EPUB, ebook, and Kindle. Coming soon to Amazon in paperback and hardback, but go and get yourself an early copy, deep divers, okay? ralphsmart.com/the book. Click the link down below. You're gonna love it. 10 years in the making, 500 pages, everything you need to know about becoming your greatest version. It's a guide to becoming your greatest version. We're talking about the 3D, 5D split, relationships, what to eat. We're doing the shadow work. It's gonna help you go to that next level of greatness. Deep divers, you're gonna love it. Click the link down below and get an early copy. Peace. Peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. I woke up like this, deep divers, all magical and fly, and found myself in the heart of nature, surrounded by, wait a second, there's no place I'd rather be than with the birds, bees, leaves, and trees. We're out here in the heart of nature, deep divers, let's breathe. Woo, that was good. Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Raising the frequency. I feel so much better now. Raising the vibration. I feel so much better now, deep divers. Sending you a wave of good ass energy. Deep divers, did you catch that? Let me say a big shout out to everybody out there who's joined the new Ralph Smart Patreon page for all new exclusive content that's going to help you become your greatest version. Patreon.com/Ralph Smart. Deep divers, click the link down below and be inspired. And we finally made it, deep divers. Feel Alive 2, Unlock Your Infinite Power by Ralph Smart is now available on EPUB and Kindle. It's coming soon to Amazon in paperback and hardback. 10 years in the making, 500 pages, deep divers. There's secret recipe to becoming your greatest version. Click the link down below and go and get yourself a copy. You're gonna love it. Now, deep divers, watch this to overcome obstacles. We're going to talk about how to pull yourself back together when life is pulling you apart, when things are falling apart. So much is going on and so much is happening all around the world. It's affecting people. And this information right here is going to blow your mind and inspire you at the same time. I want all of you right now to hit that like button if you support The Real, share this video, subscribe to the channel. Once again, hit that like button right now if you support The Real, because we got a whole lot to talk about. Look, start of the week, deep divers, if you are watching this video, this is your confirmation. You are about to receive an unexpected miracle this new week. If you're ready for that, just say thank you. Now, let me send some good energy to everybody in LA who's been affected by these wildfires. It's crazy. Obstacles can happen at any time. They can face us at any time. A lot of people write to me, they're also like, Ralph, right now I'm lost. I don't know my purpose. Some people write to me, they're like, Ralph, my relationship is in turmoil. Every single day, obstacles come our way, deep divers, and it seems as if life is pulling us apart, tearing us down, and we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? Well, in this video, deep divers, we're going to talk about how to pull yourself back together when life is tearing you apart, pulling you apart. When you're looking a little bit shaky, baby. Are you looking a little bit shaky, baby? Watch this to overcome obstacles, deep divers. Let me share with you what's helped me along my journey. Now, before that, let me just say, I'm sending good energy to everybody in LA, California, who's been affected by these wildfires. Now, That story is kind of personal, deep divers, because I was actually supposed to be out there. I used to live where those wildfires are happening. Okay, I used to live in Topanga Canyon for many years, and I was supposed to go there. January, I could have been there. And it was like, by the grace of the universe, he had another plan for me. She had another plan for me. But I'm sending good energy to everybody out there, because so far, 24 people have lost their lives, 40,000 acres completely wiped out, and California is really going through it right now. If you are someone who is going through obstacles right now of any kind, whether it's the wildfires, whether it's you got bills to pay, problems at work, problems in your relationship, no purpose, you're burnt out, people are turning on you. You see, Bruce Lee said this, and I love it. Don't pray for an easy life. Pray for the strength to overcome a difficult one. Slow motion this side. Don't pray for an easy life, deep divers. Pray for the strength to overcome a difficult one. The truth is, and this is what I've realized, life is really hard. Blimmin' hard. You're not born with a manual. You never know what might happen. You never know what might happen tomorrow. Tomorrow is not even promised. So, how do you put yourself back together when life is pulling you apart? When there are obstacles, as soon as you wake up, when there are challenges, when you go to bed, because you can't sleep easy, because things are bothering you, plaguing your mind. You got to remind yourself, deep divers, it's okay to not be okay. And this is so amazing. Like, I'm not going to tell you to snap out of it. I'm not going to tell you, hey, just don't worry, be happy. Everything is going to be peaches and cream and kumbaya and namaste. And no. Deep diver, sometimes you got to let it burn. You got to feel the anguish. You got to feel the pain. You got to feel the discomfort. And you got to say, actually, I'm not fine. And I'm not going to be fine for a long time. You got to be brutally honest with yourself. When things are brutal, you got to be brutally honest. I like that. You like that, deep divers? When things are brutal in your life, you got to be brutally honest. Don't sweep it under the rug. Don't say everything is fine, because fine means fearful, insecure, neurotic, and emotional. Like, I know people who lost their entire homes in the wildfires in the Pacific Palisades. I actually know people. And it's hard. I'm not going to tell them, hey, don't worry about it. No, they've got to worry about it. And it's going to be painful. And it's okay to experience any emotion you're going through without shame or guilt. Don't snap out of it. No, feel and embrace every single emotion you are experiencing, because it's happening for a reason. And you are allowed to be annoyed. You are allowed to be sad. You are allowed to be angry. You are allowed to be mad. That's the starting block. That's the starting phase to put yourself back together when life is pulling you apart. That's the starting phase to overcome obstacles. Be brutally honest with how you feel. Be brutally honest with how you feel without shame or guilt. Because once you release, you can now move forward. There are so many people who are facing obstacles right now, who are going through challenging times right now, who are dealing with a whole lot of crap right now. And they're like, I'm fine. Don't worry. I'm going to be happy. Yeah. But they're suppressing. That's not how they really feel. They're trying to put on a brave face. No, it doesn't work like that. Sometimes it's okay to say, you know what? I'm upset. You know what? I'm human. You see, to overcome obstacles, to put yourself back together when life is pulling you apart, remind yourself it's okay to not be okay, and it's okay to be human. It's okay to feel whatever you're experiencing, okay? That's where we start. Now, you got to remind yourself, deep divers, life is hard. It's not that the things which happen to us is hard. No, it's accepting what is happening to us that makes life really hard. A lot of people refuse to accept what is happening to them, and that's what really makes life hard. That's what really makes it hard for us to overcome these obstacles, when you can't accept what is. So what really helped me along my journey, deep divers, is to accept what is. I've literally made videos where I've made the video, now I realize actually there's a problem with the SD card. That video will never ever be seen. Will never ever be seen by anybody in the world. Oh no. Now, you know what really gets me is that when I can't accept what's just happened, I'm paralyzed. I'm stuck. I had to reprogram my mind to say, okay, it's happened. Now move forward. Accept what's happened, Ralph. Put yourself back together, and now you can move forward. You see, how we overcome obstacles, how we overcome challenges, hard times, is to accept what is. That's the only way to move forward. And it's not easy to accept what is. If you're in a relationship and the other person is not pulling their weight, you got to accept what is. If you're in a workplace and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm really unhappy, you got to accept what is. Accept how you feel. This is how you move forward. If something bad has happened out of the blue, some bad news, you got to accept what is. The wildfires in California, people have to accept what's just happened so they can move forward and rebuild. And shout out to everyone in California who's helping everyone else get through this. Because you see, what helps us overcome obstacles, what helps us overcome challenges is the community. You will never walk alone again when you remind yourself you don't have to. You see, when you want to put yourself back together, when life is pulling you apart, remind yourself you are not alone. You don't have to go through this alone. There are people around you who are willing to help. Ask for help, welcome help, and let people help you carry the load. This is how to overcome obstacles. Deep divers, I've been down and out, booed off stage, forgotten. And at that moment, I realized what doesn't kill me will only make me stronger. And I realized at that moment, I'm not the only one who's experienced these hard times, these obstacles. There are other people. So I've got to connect with other people who can feel my pain. This is how to overcome obstacles. Band together. Why me, Ralph? A lot of people ask themselves that. Why did this happen to me? It's like as if the universe or God singled me out. Am I cursed, Ralph? Why me? Why not her? Why not the cat down the road? Why not him? Or him? Or her? Or her? What if I told you, deep divers, you don't have to ask the universe, why me? All you have to ask the universe is, what are you trying to teach me? What do you want me to learn from this experience? And when I take a look at the wildfires in California, it's tragic. It's awful. But I realize that everything is happening for a reason. So there are no accidents or coincidences. Everything is happening for a reason. So when things happen to me, I don't feel like the universe is picking on me. I realize it's not personal. Things aren't happening to me, they're happening for me. And guess what, deep divers? Some of the worst things that I thought I was experiencing actually turned out to be the biggest blessings in disguise. Slow motion this side. I said some of the worst things I thought I was experiencing actually turned out to be some of the biggest blessings in disguise. I was working in a job, in a school, beautiful place. 300 people applied for that job. I got it. But I had a change of heart years in the job and said, you know what? I want to, breathe in that good ass prana, baby, and help other people become their greatest version. And when I left, it wasn't peaches and cream. I was in the job center. It was hard. Then I said, okay, I got to trust myself to follow my true heart's desire. It's going to work out, right? Right? Better work out. And it did. Thank goodness. I thought it was the end. It was actually a beautiful beginning in disguise. What the caterpillar calls the end, the rest of the world call a butterfly. I want you to know, deep divers, when life is pulling you apart, to put yourself back together. Remind yourself, everyone falls, but not everyone rises. Everyone out there is going to take an L, a big fat L. They're going to fall. Everyone, including the cat down the road. Everyone is going to have their dark night of the soul. Everyone is going to have their breakdown. Everyone is going to be looking a little bit shaky, baby. Things are going to be falling apart. Everyone. No one's exempt. But guess what? Not everyone rises, because you see, life is a journey from B to D, birth to death. What's in the middle? C is the choices we make that ultimately determines the life we live. Slow motion this side. How to put yourself back together when life is pulling you apart. To overcome obstacles, deep divers, remind yourself, no matter how bad it seems, you always have a choice. You can go down with a sinking ship, or you can rise from the ashes like the phoenix. The choice is yours. You can feel sorry for yourself. There are times, deep divers, I felt sorry for myself. I felt the whole world was abandoning me. I felt the whole world was leaving me behind, and the universe had disowned me, and I was having a pity party with a cat down the road, deep divers. Then I realized, wait a second. I'm not a victim of circumstance. I'm a co-creator of my own reality. And at that moment, I changed my cards and I changed my future. You see, deep divers, the future is nothing more than a continuation of the present moment. To put yourself back together when life is pulling you apart, remind yourself, all you have to do is take care of the moment you're in right now, and the next moment will take care of itself. One step at a time. And it doesn't matter how slow you go, so long as you go. This is how to overcome obstacles. Don't feel ashamed of your obstacles. You see, the problem with our modern day culture and society, deep divers, is that a lot of people always want to tell the world how great they're doing. They want to post on the gram, on TikTok, hey, look at my life. But behind closed doors, they're dealing with things. So what really helped me was to express to the world what I'm going through. Like deep divers, I'm here to tell you, my life is not perfect. I don't want it to be perfect. And it doesn't have to be perfect. It's okay to be the work in progress and the masterpiece at the same time. The Egyptian proverb, a beautiful thing is never perfect. So this has really given me a lot of comfort to overcome obstacles. That, oh, I get it. It doesn't have to be perfect. This thing called life doesn't have to be perfect. And obstacles weren't sent to destroy me. They were sent to make me stronger. When you have that new perspective about what you're going through, you start to smile. You start to say thank you, even for the hard times, because they now help you appreciate all the good times you weren't paying attention to before. How to put yourself back together, deep divers, when life is pulling you apart. What's really helped me along my journey is to come outside, get my butt into the harder nature. Woo! Let the BS blow in the breeze. Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. You can't beat it. All of a sudden, I feel so good. What problems? You see, a lot of people experience obstacles because they stay in their bedroom. They stay indoors where it's dark and dingy. Come outside into the light, and the light will show you a secret. What secret, Ralph, you ask? The secret that you're doing better than you think. And everyone falls, not everyone rises. And like Tupac said, if you can make it through the night, there's a brighter day. Slow motion this side. Shout out to Machiavelli, right? If you can make it through the night, there's a brighter day. But remind yourself, in your darkest moments is where you find your epiphany moments, your aha moments, your clarity moments, your illumination moments. The breakthrough only comes because of the breakdown. So always remind yourself, even your obstacles are happening for a reason. But guess what? You're going to get through it. They're only passing clouds. And there are seasons and cycles in this universe for a reason. But guess what? There is no such thing as bad weather in the heart of nature. You know why? Because Mother Nature, Gaia, is the greatest alchemist in the entire universe. It takes all the pollution, transforms it into something beautiful. It takes all the manure, turns it into flowers. You have to learn to become an alchemist. Because once you become an alchemist, you can overcome any obstacle. The secret of alchemy goes like this: regardless of what's going on out there, I'm going to choose to feel peace in here, right here. Regardless of what's going on out there, I'm going to choose to feel peace in here. I'm not going to allow outside forces to rob me of the greatest piece of real estate I will ever own, my peace of mind. This is how to overcome obstacles. This is how to put yourself back together when life is pulling you apart. Sometimes, deep divers, to put yourself back together, you need to take a break from everything that's been stressing you out. You need to take a mental health walk. I did that today. It was beautiful. You need to come outside, breathe in that good ass prana, baby, and remind yourself of who you are and who you want to be. Remind yourself this, deep divers. You are growing through what you are going through. You are growing through what you are going through. You are growing through what you are going through. What doesn't kill you will only make you stronger. Deep divers, if you're ready for that, hit that like button right now if you support The Real. Share this video, subscribe to the channel. Once again, hit that like button right now if you support The Real. Share this video, subscribe to the channel. Also, join the new Ralph Smart Patreon page for all new exclusive content that's going to help you become your greatest version. Patreon.com/Ralph Smart. Deep divers, click the link down below and be inspired. And yes, deep divers is finally here. Feel Alive 2. Unlock Your Infinite Power by Ralph Smart, now available on EPUB, ebook, and Kindle at ralphsmart.com/the book. Click the link down below, get yourself a copy. It will be out on paperback and hardback on Amazon very soon. Okay? You're gonna love it, deep divers. And that's why I'm just saying, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello? There. Deep divers, let's breathe. Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. That was beautiful. Always remind yourself, deep divers, it's a choice. Life is a journey. From B, birth, to D, death. In the middle is C, because it's the choice. Because it's the choice that determines what our life ultimately becomes. Make sure you get the all new designs, the good ass prana shirts, deep divers, for men, women, children, even cats down the road at ralphsmart.com/clothes and spreadshirt.com if you're in America. And if you're a sexy ass model, woo, with a whole lot of heart, you want to model the clothing, well, go and buy some. Deep divers, and if you want a one-to-one consultation with me so I can help you become your greatest version, make sure you book it at ralphsmart.com/one-to-one sessions. Peace. Infinite waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace. Yo! Once again, deep divers, hit that like button right now if you support The Real. Share this video, subscribe to the channel. Once again, hit that like button right now if you support The Real. Share this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment down below of gratitude and appreciation. Deep divers, we're out here in the heart of nature. One love. Peace.